Welcome back to another 5-minute drum lesson where we get her done in 5 minutes or less. On today's agenda, applying the paradiddle on your kit. So by now, we're assuming we know what the paradiddle is. We've worked it up a little bit and referred to the other 5-minute video on the paradiddle. And we're going to just look at playing it around the kit and getting comfortable using sort of a mixed sticking, incorporating the toms, and I don't have a full plan right now. We're just going to kind of take the paradiddle and see what we can come up with, and this is the type of thing you can do at home to get more comfortable playing the paradiddle, to make it a little bit more fun to work on, and get more comfortable moving around the kit, and eventually these kinds of ideas can work themselves into your playing, or you can combine them with other rhythms you're doing and, come up with some cool stuff that has some paradiddle action in there. So we're going to take the paradiddle, just playing on one surface, and then, a really common thing to do when you're playing accented patterns, because we know a paradiddle does have an accent on that first note, so just assign your accents to your toms. Right hand goes to the floor tom, left hand goes up here, and everything else gets played on the snare. And that's a great way to start moving around the kit. So it's just a paradiddle, right? So that's one idea. Take your accents, assign right hand here, left hand there, and you'll end up coming up with cool stuff basically just using that logic. What else can we do? Yeah, you move just right hand on a tom, leave your left hand on the snare, because we know the left hand's doing a 2 and 4 accent when you're playing a paradiddle, and that's great if you're playing rock or funk or anything like that, because you've got your backbeat there, so you can kind of do a fill and keep your backbeat going. Something like that. And then I think it's a good idea too to just take the paradiddle and just kind of let your hands move around freely. Don't worry too much about the sound. Just see what comes out, and when you hear something you like, maybe you can repeat that a few times and then turn that into a fill. So it's taking a really free approach and then sort of trying to find something cool and then using that. So I'm going to do that right now. So just get my paradiddle going and then freely move around the kit with the paradiddle sticking. Two surfaces. Okay, so I think there's a few cool things in there, and what can we come up with? Maybe and feel free to move on the notes that aren't on the accent. If you're always moving on the accent, that can be cool, but you might miss out on a few kind of nice sounding ideas. So if I move on the 1E and a 2E and yeah, that's kind of cool. So you move it around, see what you come up with. Hey, just a few ideas to get you going. Hope you got something out of it. Have fun. See you on the next one.